Hello everyone, this is Verde, and yeah, Role of Hex. Most things right now require Coca-Tone, but we are too weak for Coca-Tone, so let's do a little bit of more value drift farming, I suppose. That seems like fun. I really like the missile here, because, well, the missile is very good at destroying rocks. You know? And rocks in the early game are the way. Well, Smite. We could try for a Smite build. The issue I have with the Smite build, why did I Smite that thing, is that it kind of takes a bit for it to, well, go back to its original power once we value drift, you know? And during that period, we might be overwhelmed. That would not be good, you know? That certainly would not be good. You know, right now, the Smite isn't strong enough to beat most enemies, which is a shame, really. Honestly, directed growth is quite nice. Especially that, since we are going Smite, we probably want P-Box, not P-Box, that thing which makes stuff cast automatically. We also want to reduce cooldowns in general. So, let's try to use, yeah, that guy is kind of strong, actually. Given our current situation, we don't really care about none of those. We very much care about that thing. Prod. This one is stronger in the early game, but later it becomes, well, not that strong. None of this is actually what we are looking for, so let's recycle. Did we get double spec? I don't quite remember. Yeah, I don't remember at all. Really? Let's build some behemoths beside one of those, so they cover each other's weakness. Yeah, that's fine. So given this tree, I would say that the thing is over there. Somewhere. That is very strong, isn't it? You're starting to get some stronger linings going on. You want lubricant. Oh, auto shields is nice, but I believe very resonant is a little bit better. There we go, lubricant. Lubricant. Okay, that was silly. So this one is number one priority, is Might, right? And the second priority... Well, we found some things. There are no data centers, sadly. Cryotech, sure. Where is my thing? Further north, it seems. Cryotech or Prod. Let's get Cryotech. Not all that strong. Let's see. Faster recharge. Not really that useful for us, even though our barriers are strong. And will hopefully continue to be strong. Funnily enough, the speed at which they charge is not that interesting to us. You know? We want more levels of Smite, that's for sure. We are getting a few directed growth things. Yeah, we are getting to the thing, but it's taking a while, 3 minutes. Fine, though. We could, like, sell some structures to get resources to, well, further build. Like, we can sell everything that's not on land. That way, we also don't have to deal with the sharks. That's just win-win, isn't it? Look at that. We need something to deal with the enemies close by. Well, that is something to deal with them, I would say. So what do we have? More frost things like that. I want more of that, but sadly. Oh, extended things, yeah. This is good. This is also not bad, but this is priority given our current situation with the lining things. 20 seconds, isn't it? Next level is a purple one. Nice. We sold our minefield thing. Fine. Don't really want to deal with sharks. No spawns, huh? Expected some spawns. Anyway. Oh, there we go. Hello, my enemy. Oh, that was half of its HP. You know, I still need more damage. And I need to control you. So let's do it like that. Oh, I didn't need to control that. Let's value drift and move on. That was slightly lower at 4-minute study, but well, it wasn't that bad, was it? Let's say. What do we have here? Not much, it seems. So, first of all, let's start off by honeycombing ourselves some shields. So that, well, we can actually damage our enemies with our lightning. There we go. The honeycomb is strong. Get more options. The thing about the honeycomb structure is that they benefit a lot from this. You know? Oh, that was surprisingly deadly. Deadly. Yeah. Not deadful. Deadful is a word which does not exist. If we get double spec, we should invest into a second spec that actually benefits us in lining sense. You know? Like, that makes our lining stronger. Not necessarily stronger, but also benefits from barrier. That is the goal. Yeah, I love how they are chaining up the lightnings. Because they kill a lot of enemies, therefore they... well, they chain. You know? Whatever they do, that kind of thing is nice. I have a monetary issue here. I don't have the money to properly explore. You know, and that's problematic, to say the least. That's a lot of kills, isn't it? Especially given my current exploration tactic. It's not the best, is it? Please. Oh, you are killing over there. Fine. You can kill whatever you want, really. As long as you kill some enemies, I am completely fine with that. Oh, we got data centers. Where? Oh, just over there. Close, not gonna lie. And well protected, I would say. It isn't most enemies that can breach our shields. I have 10k shields, and these enemies... sure, let's get that. And these enemies, they deal 34 something damage. Yeah, don't think they're threatening us all that much, are they? Auto shields is nice. This is also not bad at all. But I think I'll get auto shields. Oh god, what is happening there? That is funny. How many lightnings is that? You know? When the game decided that it wants to give me more... well... money. Because that's what more enemies is about. Really. As the game progresses, this guy becomes way better than the other one, even though the other one is better at the very beginning of the game. Because... god, we are getting so rich. We're even shielding a building that is not connected to us. That is funny. You know? I like the fact that we can shield a building that is not connected to us. I find that fascinating, to be honest. Oh god, what is happening there? There was a laggy chain lightning. The thing is, while the chain lightning kills everything it touches, and that might be the case for a long while, it basically reproduces, you know, because it lowers its own cooldown. And because it lowers its own cooldown, well, suddenly it becomes very deadly. There we go. We already found the thing. Only took... oh, I took the wrong thing. It's fine. There we go. Let's get even more barriering. I think that increases our damage quite a bit. We are 80k damage right now. And we have a single one of those, by the way. And we have a lag report already. Fine. What is going on? That is beautiful, but at the same time, I wonder why there is a lag report even now and then, every now and then. You know? That King Lurker. Well, the issue I'm having right now is that my lightning does not target the King Lurker. Oh god, that guy. If only I had... what's the name of it? Dealing a lot of damage is not killing a lot of things. You know, because we don't really fight him. We just, like, vibe until he's dead. You know, that's true for most enemies, to be honest. God, another lag report. This build is surprisingly bad against enemies. Against bosses, I meant. So let's get more auto shields. Auto shields are nice. It's taking its sweet time for this thing to cool down, isn't it? I like that that guy is basically you can see him from the map view. Let's value drift out of here. You know, it's taking a little bit longer, value drifts. Therefore, I am concerned that perhaps we will not be able to do many of those without dying, which could be an issue in of its own. I wonder which combinations we do have. Yeah, let's try some combinations, right? I believe this one is interesting. I don't know if it is any strong, though. I believe with my current thing, every one of these shields should be hitting it. You know? Oh, grief. I expected, honestly. Thankfully, they are very slowed. Oh god, what is happening? A lot of these guys, these icons, I suppose. Because the enemies are getting slowed. If I get frostbite, I might actually kill them just with the slow. You know? But, well, that requires me to get frostbite, which I currently don't have. I need more shields, though. Quite urgently, in fact. I think I'm dead, really. What about you? You create an earthquake that walks towards my enemies, but that doesn't seem particularly strong. Won't lie to you. Yeah, enemies are getting slowed, but that doesn't really help me. You know? And they are eating through my defenses, which is not really interesting. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through it. Well, I guess that's life. We got some more region, which is nice. I wonder which difficulty did we reach with that. I don't know, we should... Let's try another one, shall we? Let's do something else not related to shields. There is a fun build related to seismic weapon. So let's try that one instead, right? The thing about, actually, I don't quite remember if I got, let me check, if I got double spec. Got sword and shield, which is something, but I did not get double spec, in yet at least. So never mind that fun build. Oh, flamethrower, that's nice. Let's try to use that to our advantage. The thing about flamethrower is that it has constant attack speed, would I say? Yeah, like, it doesn't have attack speed, it deals somewhat constant damage to everything within its, well, its arc, I would say. And attack speed increases its damage, just multiplies it, you know? It is very nice, actually. I like continuous damage. It is a fun mechanic, to be honest. And it works surprisingly well with certain things, you know? Not so well with others, I would say. That one is not all that good, but sure. Let's place a thing here. I would prefer this thing to be a flamethrower too, because flamethrower is surprisingly good against groups of enemies. Oh, supply drop. Really enjoy supply drop. There we go. Look at that. It isn't the strongest thing in the game, but hey, it works, right? Okay, we gotta wait a little bit. But yeah, that didn't take a long time at all. Wait, we gotta wait a little bit more. Flamethrowers are quite strong, you know. Who would have thought that dousing our enemies in fire would be so effective. So this is nice. It basically increases damage, period. You know. And yeah. Right now it increases by 0%, but I think that number changes. Yeah, increases by 11%, which I think is my current level. But it also increases my damage by attack speed. However, attack speed no longer increases attack speed, which isn't that big of a deal, really, you know? So this sniper will fire at base attack speed, but deals a lot of damage because of that. And this thing, well, it deals a lot of damage. 1k damage per second. Also, let's build some snipers just so that they can, like, destroy rocks and stuff. That is smart. You know? Because rocks, this early on into the game, rocks are good, you know? They become less good as the game progresses, you know, but right now, especially, yeah, rocks are needed. So is production line. This one just increases the damage, you know? Since my attack speed, well, no longer. And that attack speed just increases the damage. You know, it is funny how this all works. Vortex would be nice, but Vortex is another specialization, and I cannot have two yet. I hope that eventually I will be able to. No, that's... This is nice. Snipers are very good to creep forward, you know. Because, well, they cover themselves, like, very well. And also, well, they shoot a lot of rocks, which is helpful, I would say. Also, the sniper specs are so good. Not specs, but the sniper's merges. Oh, great. Scan. So where should we scan? Perhaps there. Now we get to turtle a little bit now that we got scan. You know, we don't really need to go into the places we want to explore. Attack speed, just damage. Also, some things such as nuke become so much more powerful with that thing. Not even kidding. Like... nuke becomes filthy. If we can get that, that would be fantastic. See the snipers? They are just, like, one-shotting everything. Because attack speed just becomes damage. You know? That's particularly strong with snipers, I would say. There we go. So the boss is soon to spawn. Prod line? Sure. Machine learning is not all that good, honestly. This one is, though. Attack speed here is very, very good. Also, another thing that is good is that bullet buffer, Bullet buffer is usually not very good when we have a lot of attack speed, but now, since our attack speed will be kept, look at that damage! You know, that King Lurker stood no chance. The next one won't as well, you know? Please, keep me in the Konos video game. I would prefer to. That would be nice of you, I would say. That seems like the Konos. Thank you. So, one of my favorite towers, I do remember that, is this one. See, my enemies, when they die, they explode. You know? And that becomes quite interesting. They explode a little bit later after they die, but still. This one has a massive range too, which is something that I honestly quite enjoy. Yeah, let's get more prod lines. This one will get some enemies into more range. Even though we get to turtle, doesn't mean we have to. Okay, it is further south. Let's split that thing to protect the sniper. Let's make these small colonies there. Things like that. We can get a lot of levels with supply drop. Thankfully, we built quite fast. Sadly, we did not get to explore the desert all that much. That would be good. They cannot get anything near us because of the earthquakes. You know, and the sniper is, well, the role of the snipers is to eliminate enemies that are far enough away and scout. Scouting is good. That's a good combination, I would say. Oh, I froze the game a little bit. Honestly, this one should be a little bit more visible. I have an idea on how to do it, now that I think about it. Like earthquakes, they are not visible at all right now. Which is sad, really. Cryotech. Let's get capacitors. Capacitors are nice. Would love to have nukes, not gonna lie. Smites are not that good in the current situation. No. We could be stronger, not gonna lie. Anyway, let's keep going. What do we have here? This looks like the Konos. No, this isn't the Konos. This is not the Konos at all. Oh, grief. We are in danger here. Let's build our favorite tower. And protect it thoroughly. Because we are gonna need it. Oh, honestly, this tower is surprisingly good in this scenario. Let's build another one. Because we have an issue. Those magma guys... Yeah, that's the issue. You know? At least we won't need to find that. You know, we spawn in a tiny island. With it, you know. Which is funny. Time to explode my enemies, I would say. Growth is nice. Cryo attack wouldn't be that bad too. You know, it is kind of good that we are playing a little bit in Coca-Tune, because if I'm not mistaken, the drops that we got are based on the planet, right? So, yeah, and I don't think the game will be able to spawn anything other than these magma balls in this situation. I mean, there is the King Lurker, but, you know, other than that, too. So... honestly, I want to create more bosses for this game, too. A lot of things I want to create for this game. That would have to wait. Yeah, we are not doing much. Let's accelerate. Sure, let's get more production lines, actually. King of the Hill is very nice. It's just basically 10% all stats. You know, that's very powerful. Oh god, the King Lurker chose the worst moment to spawn. That was funny. That was funny. So let's value drift out of here. Because, like, there were several of those balls on top of it. And it just... they just exploded. You know, that was funny. We're back in the Konos. So let's get more of that and that. I don't know. What am I doing? But... let's create one of you here. And then let's start scouting off with snipers. Would love bigger explosions, not gonna lie. A bunch of things, really. Not only bigger explosions, but bigger explosions are one of the things I would happily appreciate. Let's make another one of those here. They can protect themselves, right? And due to their having a little bit of a delay between the things killing... oh, yeah, and Frenzy. Frenzy just increases damage, you know? Because, you know, attack speed is damage. So there's that. The current multiplier isn't that strong yet, but... eventually it could be. Oh, we are out of merges. We only got 2? Oh no, we used 3. I am just not that smart, am I? I just cannot count, it seems. It's fine, we don't need that third cluster. Do we? Not you. Thing is, we want most of our kills to go to our big boys, so that we got a lot of attack speed. You know, Like, look at its damage. 500,000 damage on the first hit. I know, it has 6 million health, but at the same time, we don't really need to worry about 6 million health, do we? Let's keep drifting. Merge, another merge. A clone factory, please be. Nothing good, is it? Vector speed is not bad at all. Let's fuse you. We already have a lot of troubles. More King of the Hill is just way more damage because that's damage and attack speed. And, you know, attack speed is damage. Thing looks like it is over there somewhere. Let's view the second one of you. Oh, that's interesting. When we merge things together, they immediately become the bigger version. I honestly did not know that. Sadly, I don't have enough money, it seems, to build the thing. There we go. I like that those magma puddles are drained. I think it is very good for us when they are, you know. And let's create some of those. Oh, I missed it by one. There we go. That flamethrower, it is very strong if I remember correctly. Oh, there we go. Conditional multi-shot. Time to just wait until that thing is awake. You have a lot of levels, not as many as we could have, but still a lot of levels. That thing gives us 4%. It's not that good. It's not that good, really. But hey. There we go. The King Lurker will soon be dead. And we are soon out of here. You know? We are... So the flamethrower is very nice at killing... The flamethrower merge is very nice at killing that King Lurker. Like... I think it is somewhat nearby. And this merge is very nice at clearing everything else. Well, not this one. The other one, I missed it slightly. I should build the right thing this time. There we go, right? Yeah, that one. Oh, 2 data centers. Would like to get that. None of this is particularly good. Let's do the following. That building is not. So let's try to abuse that thing that we found out. Shall we? Let's try to, like, make one of these here. Yeah, that works. I like that. Funny how after all these years playing this game, I am still figuring stuff out. You know, and it's been years. Like, actual years. Yeah, these guys are not that strong, are they? Compared to that one? Certainly not. Do I have any more mergers remaining? 0. Okay. It's fine. We have plenty of stupidly strong weapons, I suppose. Honestly, I'm not interested in Death Mark right now. Not in that, really. Broad mods are great. If we could get enough of them. You know, because they increase the chance of you getting more upgrades whenever you get an upgrade. They give you a small, tiny chance that you get more upgrades. And I like getting more upgrades. I think that's fantastic. Yeah, I think that frenzy guy is doing a lot more than I expected it to. Come on, guy. 20 seconds. You can do better than that. Machine learning. We are getting tons of kills. This building is phenomenal. Yeah, that one is somewhat good against a King Lurker, but only against it, I suppose. I'm not even sure at this point what is good, what isn't. The thing about that building is that it sets the enemy on fire, and if I believe correctly, the fire grows instead of going down. I'm not particularly sure I remember it correctly, but hey. So what do we have here? We have another merge with more machine learning. Sure, at this point, let's get a lot of machine learning. You know, because this guy gets a lot of kills very fast. Oh god. Perhaps way too fast. Good grief. And there we go. There is the thing. Let me now make a hall. Make a small... You know, this is a small welcome party to them. The King Lurker, and I got a sulfur ball way too close to me. How many merges do I have remaining? Let me check. I have 2 merges remaining, so let's wait that out. Let's put a protective thing in there. You need more money. Fun. So, we got 3 productivity modules. Because the modules, well, they triggered them on themselves. Which is a possibility, you know? You can have quite a lot of these. And now, to protect these guys, I need a strong building against groups. Funnily, in this game, as often, snipers are the best at dealing with groups, you know? As you can probably see. Snipers are particularly good at dealing with groups. No, we get like a lot more. Hey, we get a lot of more upgrades every time we get an upgrade, right? That should do something. 50% of the time we get an extra. You know, that is good. That is good. It's not bad at all. So, do we get more frenzy? Yes. Frenzy is very good given our current situation. Sure, more barrier. Thing is, I benefit a lot from surviving. In general, I think. Frenzy is something... Frenzy and King of the Hill, they are very good for us. So let's just get them. Let's just mark them for getting. Because King of the Hill is slightly better, to be honest, because One, it is always active, and two, it also increases damage, you know. Yeah. That. You know. So the King Lurker is about to spawn, it seems. Oh, this is just a lot more damage. Hello, King Lurker. How are you doing? This time around, it didn't take long for it to die. So we got merch, as usual. That thing, more damage, sure. More damage doesn't hurt, really. So let's get one of these, just to explore a bit. God, they're starting to take its time in order for them to die, but sure, we surely got enough machine learning out of that so that our enemies die instantly, right? Now, time to make our welcoming party for the Lurker. You know? We need to welcome him out of its lair as soon as we can. I think this is a good welcoming party. Thing is, even if he somehow kills all of these, you know, we only need to hit him once, really. And run. You know? And like survive until... See, the damage that they take increase quite fast. Roll. Higher caliber, sure, it is more damage. It is not a lot more damage, but it is more damage. I'm not really sure if I should be getting all of that high caliber, to be honest, but hey, what can I do? I'm unable to say no. Got 2 out of that. We got 2 out of that. Growth is very nice because it increases how much time do we have until, well, our enemies start being a problem to us. Oh god. That was explosive. Good grief. Sure. Haha, I got 2. That's... I loved getting multiple of those. I don't know if this actually increases my damage all that much. You know... It does, but at what cost? I think growth is a little bit more useful. Sure, let's get more machine learning. This one is slightly exponential. You know, that's why it doesn't have a linear formula. You know. It kind of has, but it kind of has not. Like, it works in a way that... Oh god, that's a lot of sharks. Oh god, that's the... Excuse me, guys. You know, like, fire at him? I don't think... Yeah, that's an order of magnitude bigger than I am. First of all, let's see. Do I have any merges remaining? Yes, I do. I suppose I could do something like this to fight it. You know, it is taking fire damage, I think. I'm not even sure at this point. What is that? 5G worth of fire damage. Yeah, it is taking fire damage. Now let's get to here and build another one of you. That's the goal, really, to make it work as much as we can. I don't think that will be particularly good because the fire damage is not all that big. Yeah, never mind. I overestimated that a little bit. You know, that happens. I don't think we will be able to survive, yeah. But we got a lot stronger. And we got reserves, which means that we got a little bit more... while we were in Coca-Tune, we basically get a little bit more starting gold. And that's actually very good, you know. We also got a lot of stuff, such as damage growth, and barrier increase, and region. I don't know if region is all that useful, but still. And passive resources, that is fantastic, actually. That we got some more, I would say. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like it, don't forget to like, subscribe, all of that thing. You know, I'm getting close to 100 subscribers, so if you could help me push up until that point, I would like. That would be cool, I guess. Anyway, I hope to see you guys next time.